A delay. But before we start the session, I just wanted to tell how many of you are new to the community. Is this within the first month of your community, or this is one of the first few calls that you have joined in the community? Just put N in the chat if you are new to the community. Awesome, awesome. I can see a lot of new people in the community. So thank you each and every one of you joining. So let me quickly share my screen. Let me quickly share my screen and show you some of the ground rules, or I can say before we start the session, because we have a lot of people who are visiting us from the social media stream are wondering what is this talk about. So we are right now, everyone wants to learn AI and everyone is figuring out what is the best way to learn AI. And I have been in academy for almost 8+ years, where I have been doing a lot of workshops, visiting professors in some of the colleges that are there, and I have very closely working to make learning fun, effective, and more meaningful for you, for the future skills that are there. When I say future skills, the skills that you learn in academy is good, but you need to also think about the new age of what is happening. That the way technology is going is really changing the way we work and we learn, and that is the reason why we do these type of things. And I wanted to talk more about this. So let me quickly share
Professors
my
in
screen.
some of the
I
colleges that
think
are there, and
we
I
are
have
people can
very
listen to
close.
us as well on LinkedIn as well. So let me share my screen and share with you guys the ground rules, and then I will to go deep into the topic. So there are no. If you are on LinkedIn, so this session, what we're also going to do is I have invited few of the challenge winners. I can see here as well. How many of you had participated in the challenge that we just concluded yesterday in the winning ceremony? Just put C in the chat. So what we are going to do in the end of the session, like we are going to wrap this up in 30 minutes quickly. And we are going to directly go to these winner demos. So I requested few of them who are here to volunteer to talk about their project and demo. So I will be giving more time to them. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about this concept of how all of you who have participated in the challenge is like an online hackathon, and I will talk more about this as well in the coming few minutes. But just to, for every one of you who are listening to us on social media, please, I will be sharing the Slido link. The Slido link is where you put all your questions that are there. If you have anything specific, you can also put on the LinkedIn comments as well as on Slido, but the team is going to give more importance to Slido. And the mics are muted by default right now. When we open the floor for demos, I will be requesting the people who are volunteering to please raise your virtual hands, and the team is going to unmute you and give you the stage for 3 minutes to talk about your project and your demo. And also by the end of the session, we will also be sharing with you the top 15, which I promised to do that by the end of the session. We'll also be having the open mic that is there. Open mic is when we are going to switch off the Zoom live streaming platform, and we are going to give a chance to people to speak if they have anything specific, right? So now coming to challenges. So how many of you, I can see a lot of people here who participated in challenge, and the best way, and some of you, and I will talk a little bit more about it, is this is yesterday when we were discussing about this challenge as well, we were talking about this, that this is uh, something like an accelerator. When I say accelerator, it makes you quickly put the things that you have learned faster. And just one more slide before, I just wanted to tell people who are new. I can see a lot of people on LinkedIn who are new to the this particular talk. So for myself, I'm coming in with a experience of 21+ years, lucky enough to work in the Fortune 500 companies as well, clients all across the world, including Silicon Valley, visited there couple of times as well, done trainings and sessions there. And in the last 3.5 years, worked in my own initiative, where all of you are part of the community, the academy, and the whole ecosystem that we are trying to create for all of you to to understand the future of technology and how to take things further. So this is what we are doing. So now when we talk about learning, let me quickly show you. I will directly today. I don't have much slides to show you because slides are a little bit. There theoretical things I will not say. I will try to show you what are we trying to show you. And this is something that we have designed in the last couple of weeks in the community. And today I wanted to also show all of you and tell you the reason about this, right? So let me just show you for some of you who are not able to understand about the challenge. Let me just quickly show you the challenge that is just concluded right now. And what is challenge? People think that challenge is something like a course, but it is not the case. Challenge is a little bit different, right? Can anyone define in the chat when we say challenge, what does it mean? So I can read couple of them as well. So this is the challenge that we have been doing for the last couple of uh, at least 2 years. We have been doing this challenge in DDS, Decoding Data Science, as a standalone challenge, a concept that we have introduced for the 8-day challenge and the 3-day challenge. This has been done quarterly for the last 8 years. So this is the 10th challenge that we just released, and all of you have completed. So you can see there were 576 people who joined the challenge, and they went through this whole journey that is there. And what we decided is we broke it down into different days that are there, 8 days. And here there were three paths that were there for people who understood coding, who did coding. They took the LLM and the API integration path. For the people who did not know coding, they took the no code low code path, in which they can select any specific path that they want. And the third was the preferred path. So this was one of our partners who gave workshops and extra credits for people to build their projects. And this was something that we had like people who are completely beginners, they took this path and they learned and they built something in IRIA, an end-to-end application using their platform. So these were the three tracks. 8 days were there where people built. So this was more like a accelerator type of thing. There were some short videos available here on these day 1, day 2, day 3. Every day there is a specific thing. And the outcome of this whole exercise that you saw, and when I say learning, people are learning from various platforms. You can learn from DDS or you can learn from YouTube as well. But in these 8 days, you were putting your learning to practice. You were building two things. And all of you who did the challenge properly, all the 60 people who submitted everything at the end, they completed two main documents. One was the idea template that was there. The idea template was a document where all of us have ideas. All of us have ideas, and we want to put our ideas into paper, into the notes. And the second important document that all of us created was what was the second document that all of you created? The first one was the idea template. Like anyone who did the challenge, can you put in the chat? Yes, thank you, Ahmed, for confirming. It was the progress workbook. So the progress workbook that every day, day 2, day 3, day 4 that you guys did, I hope all of you remember, right? Please, whatever the old challenge participants did, don't forget that. That is going to be a framework that you need to follow every time you do a project, right? We have people like Adam, Hamdan, Nasheed who have done challenges multiple times. They have done challenges multiple times. They have learned some skills in one challenge and they have put the skills in the other challenge, right? So this is something that you need to keep on doing, building and doing it. This is a challenge, and I'm telling you, everyone enjoyed. I enjoyed this challenge a lot. If you enjoyed this challenge, just put E in the chat, guys, if you really enjoyed this challenge. And it was a crazy 8 days for us. Lot of messages. I used to get DMs, direct messages from not only students, but their parents. And it was a amazing time, crazy, but an amazing time, fun time that we had gone through. But we started on 31st of January, and we finished on 8th of February. Many people could not submit because they were busy in exams, assignments, school, work, and everything, right? So what was the idea that was growing in our community? The feedbacks that we were getting is, Mohammed, why don't you have something that is always on? When I say always on, what it means that this was more like a competition, right? The thing that all of you joined, you all were competing for, okay, scholarships were there were licenses from the partners like IRIA and JetBrains, and it took a lot of time and effort to create this in a time period and to get everyone together. So what the community and what we decided after talking to a lot of participants, talking to the community, talking to the leaders, teachers, professors, and everyone, that why can't we do something like this? Was more like a competition. Why can't we create a challenge like an AI accelerator for people who want to learn and everything in a proper step? Because if you don't know anything about Python AI applications, this challenge may be overwhelming for you. Correct? Just put yes in the chat if you guys agree. And I know there are a lot of parents and a lot of people who did not know about this. They did not continue. They just dropped in the middle or in the starting itself because they were overwhelmed and they were not sure what to do. So, what we decided as a team, as a thing, that we will start something. We will start something we call as an always on challenge. When I say always on challenge, and I will just show you, we call this challenge. This is one of the, I feel, the best ways to put everything that you have learned to practice and also build a project. But this is not like a hackathon, like a challenge, but this is like a course, big course that is converted into small, small chapters or small, small checkpoints. So it is like called All of Us Are Curious, right? I know hundreds of you who are in the chat, LinkedIn, social media, Twitter, YouTube, whoever are joining us on the live streaming, all of us are curious, but we need to convert ourselves. We need to transition from being a curious to an AI builder, wherein you're going to ship your real project. When I say real, there are a lot of things that has to go to it. Many of us have built a project, but it is like not production ready. It is not followed some guidelines that companies are looking for. So if I talk about this AI curious to AI builder, and I will show you, this is for anyone who wants to start putting their learnings and building a real project that they can show in their portfolio. Like if you guys remember, if yesterday, how many of you were there on yesterday in our community meetup? Just put C in the chat if if any one of you were there in the community meetup. If any one of you were there, just put C in the chat so I can see few people here who are there. Thank you, Ahmad. Thank you, Namra, and all for confirming. So what we decided is like, if you really want to build an end-to-end project, like understanding low code, no code, and all are amazing platforms. But if you really want to build something that is following some guidelines of software principles, then you need to, there are some steps that we did. So 7 days and 8 days are very less for people because you can only give an hour a day. So this particular concept that we have decided is, if even if you give an 30 minutes to an hour a day or 2 hours for one checkpoint is enough for you to go through these 14-day checkpoint. And it is, if you see this designing, it is based on the principle of CPE. If you will go through this video, and I will share this to all of you as well, you can go through this. This is going to very good way to teach you step by step how to do everything in 14 days. You will be building, so 14 days, because it takes time for all of us to start putting things into perspective. You can do it quicker as well, but here if we are following the principle in DDS Academy. We have this principle called CPE: compass, prototype, and evidence. So compass is like the same thing that you have done, the idea template that you had built, but more in details, how to get an idea, how to validate an idea. Is that idea really solving a pain point, or is it just a wrapper? So you need to understand and make that compass, because you need to be very careful of what you are doing and what time you're spending in the next 14 days. Then we have the P. Can anyone tell me what is the full form of the P? CP in the P? The P is the, yes, thank you, Ahmed, for confirming. P is the prototype. Like all of us in the challenge, when I saw many of you build a prototype, initially you used Lovable, you used Cursor, you used, Versal to build a very quick prototype of your application, and then you went little bit deeper and you customized it, you used some coding to make it more better. So prototype is something that you do very quickly. So when we are going through this day zero is getting started, getting your documents, getting ready with whatever it is. Day one is your uh, locking your project scope, because if you say that you are doing something in the marketing side, you will stick to the that particular type of project, you will not do some anything else. Then you have the third part. What is the most important part in any project? Can anyone put in the chat what is the most important part in the any of in the project that you are building? Yes. So Samina has attended some of our sessions, so thanks for confirming. So data is very important. So whatever project that you have been doing, whatever it is, right, you need to see what proprietary data that you have collected, or you can get it from your client, from your professors, from your, that is available from for what you are trying to build. If nothing is available, then how you synthetically create something to for your project that is there. So that is the thing that we understand, and I have given very much details of how to do that. If you go inside day three, you will be able to see all those things as well. So day one, then I'm giving you guys 2 days. And the best thing about this challenge, when I was doing this testing for this particular challenge, so the starting time and the starting time is decided by you. So once you enroll to this particular checkpoint, you start the day zero, the welcome checkpoint where you start your journey. So I started the journey on 9th of February, 2:15 p.m. is when I enrolled. So when I built this challenge and I was testing this, so I enrolled it on the 9th of February, 2:15 p.m. So it is not like, if you guys remember the challenge that you did earlier, you had to do it at 9 a.m. Saturday morning. Everyone was fed up of 9 o'clock morning. No one used to get up in the morning and do all those things, especially in the weekends. So you can decide when you want to start. If you are an evening person, start. You can, when you start on the evening, it is going to take it every time on the evening. So every one of you dedicate 1 to 30 minutes, 1 hour to 30 minutes a day, if you're comfortable in the evening at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. And that time the new checkpoint is going to open in the next 2 days, and then it is going to be there. So, and how we have designed it is, once you complete this particular checkpoint, you have to wait. Even if you complete it very quickly, you have to wait for the next day for the first one, then you have to wait 2 days for the next one. And I have a lot of videos internally in the middle as well for you to as an additional resources that is available. So if you know, in our AI guild we have more than 500 plus hours of recording and many courses that are there which will help you, and some of the workshops that we have done that will specifically help you in help making that particular part easier. Then we have MWS. Can anyone tell me in the chat the full form of MWS? MWS, the full form of MWS. So this is a software term that people use. Thank you, Ahmed, for confirming. It is minimum working system. So this is a design that you can do. You can use a lot of AI tools to do that as well. What is the input? What is the engine that is going in, and what is the output that is there? So this is something that you design as an MWS. Can anyone now put in the chat now you guys will always remember, this is a very important terminology that we always talk when we talk about software engineering or building applications, is minimum working system. Because if you don't know what is the minimum working system, then you are not going to build for it. Right? You need to think in your, I'm sure all of you have in your mind, like Tehan was building a project on cognate learning. So he had something in his mind. What will be the input? What will be the output? So before he even puts that into code, he had something on his mind, but he needs to put it on the paper, right? Just put yes in the chat if all of you agree what I'm trying to tell you. And I've talked about this couple of times as well in the workshops, but please try to have this, because if you don't have a proper M2S, you will not be able to even build your, prompts. You will not be able to visualize the projects. And I will tell you one personal thing, as all of you are here as well, because there were total, as all of you know, there were 5 judges other than me, and everyone's project was nice. Hamdan's project was nice, Samina's project was nice, Adam's project was nice, but the UI UX, the ease of use of application, the story behind your application, that really wowed the judges, right? It wowed the judges that were there. So it's not only my decision. So there are other 5 people, there are other 4 people who are there, and I'm sure all of you have seen the judges as well. They are coming from different backgrounds. Some are very technical, some are from the business side, some are from the HR side. So you need to build applications so that people who look at it and they understand what you're trying to do as a user. So the people who were able to do that properly were in the top. And I personally, there were a lot of other good projects. Like yesterday, I met Hadi. He had built a trading journal. It was very technically sound, very good project, but the journey was not there. Right? The interface as a user, when you open the system, you are confused what you need to do, how you need to use the app. The more you, and see, all of you know, right? Google is so simple to use. Google, you just go to google.com, they just have a simple bar where you type in. The more simple the application is to use, as for in the user, for the user, the more better the user experience is going to be. Similarly, ChatGPT, you open chatgpt.com, it's so simple to use. You don't have to think anything. You just open the website and start typing in. So think about those types of designs, right? Mr. Tihan here, who's going to also give a demo, he had that in mind. You open his app, it is very structured way. It's easier to use without much of, uploading a file, doing that or something. It was easy to use, easy to understand, and that is the reason why judges liked it. So whenever you are doing this designing, please keep these things in mind, and it's a learning for all of you. For me, all of the people who submitted the end project, who have a portfolio, who have a GitHub, are winners. This is a small competition, and I'll tell you the points were very less. It was very close. The difference between the first and the 15th is only 1.5 points. So just keep the learning going. It is just, you are not competing with anyone, you are competing with yourself. And that is what we are doing in this particular type of challenge. In this challenge, you are not, there are going to be people who are going to join from the community. We have just launched it, and I'm just sharing with all of you. I'm sure in the future people will join, but you are not competing. There is going to be a leaderboard here. There is going to be a leaderboard. Like right now, we are just internally testing it. Right now, we have 6 people. So you will see, there are no points as such. In the future, we will try to see if we can put some points as well to motivate you guys. But you are competing with yourself, and end result, when you go through the day 13, you will have a project that you do. And how we have designed the prizes and everything, I will also let you guys know to motivate you as well. Now coming from day 5 to day 7. So day 5 to day 7, before I go to day 5 to day 7, I will just take a 1 minute, 5 minutes Q&A break. And for the people who are wanting to give a demo, just raise your virtual hands and keep it ready so that I know how many are there. I know Tehan is ready. Anyone else? Hamdan, who wants to just maybe talk 2 minutes about their project or what they have done? That will also be amazing. Just raise your virtual hand and keep it. And I am going to just take a 5 minute Slido break. And then we will be going to the next 2 days that are there. So just raise your virtual hands and keep it ready. And I will unmute your mics in just 15 more minutes. I just need 15 more minutes to talk about the challenge, and then I'll give you guys the demo. Right. So let me, okay, now someone is telling where is the Slido link? I did not share the Slido link. My team is not there. Let me just confirm. Just put your questions in the chat till then. Just put your questions in the chat. I am getting something on LinkedIn. Okay, so someone is asking me when is the new challenge? So the new challenge that we are going to do is in April 3rd. We are still talking, but don't worry about that challenge. That challenge is not what I'm speaking for you today. Today I'm going to I'm speaking about this always on challenge, AI curious to AI builder. This will also help you and keep you ready. This will keep you ready for the next challenge that is there. So the next challenge we are going to announce on April 3rd, that is the our 11th challenge that we are going to do. But this is something that what we are talking about right now is you can join even today at 7:30 p.m. GST. You can join this and you can start your learning journey. I have designed it in such a way where I have put everything in a very proper structure, so that you can learn, and it is going to be a fun way as well. I put the Slido link here if you have any other questions about Slido. And let me also check one thing is whether we have option of uh, putting the point system here as well. So yes, how will the winners be decided? So in this AI Curious Challenge, I will tell you later how the winners will be decided. But it is not more about, as I told you, it's more about, there is no leaderboard here because we are you are not there is everyone has a different time to submit, right? So the other challenge that we had a nine we had a time limit that we have to start at 9 a.m. So people who submitted at 9 a.m. they got more points. But in this challenge we don't have the leaderboard, but we have a different way of selecting the top person, and I will talk more about it. Leaderboard is not there in this one because, as I told you about this technicality, because it is not a one time starting. It's very tough to compare who is uh, pos- posting it, who is completing it. But people who complete the checkpoint or all the 14 days, by end of the 14 days, the team is going to review their project, and I will talk more about this as well. So can a beginner start? So yes, this is for a beginner level. So how we have done is we are going to, this is not like this challenge where we leave you with with no proper resources and options of getting resources from our AI builder vault or AI guild or all those concepts. Here we give you the steps. We give you the step by steps of what are the things that you need to do, what are the how to make the document, what are the in the compass, in the prototype, in the evidence. Look, is the evidence which we'll talk more about. So here we tell you, we will do, there are workshop recordings as well in that platform where we tell you like what are the things that you need to do. Like if I can just quickly share my screen, guys, before I take the next question. Is so we go a little bit details. So if you see this my this is the day, this is the day 2. There is a video, so we take one example. So in the whole concept we take an example of a HR data HR chatbot for a company for their employees, and we then go through the whole process. And the best thing about this particular challenge, and what I personally feel is the future of learning, is how you can do proper prompting, informed prompting to get the information. So what we have done, from your ideas that you have, from your scope, and from whatever you have discovered, I have also given you options to prompt the chat GPT. So I've created prompt templates, like if you can see, source discovery plans, source relevant. So these are the prompts that we have created for all of you to build your document that is there. So this is something that we have also helped you, because we believe that everyone is using AI, but we have helped you by giving you prompts. And this is one of the hidden gems. So we are now using the help of AI, ChatGPT, properly by giving you proper prompt engineering guidelines of what to ask, how to ask, and the thing that you need to change here is your idea. My rest, like suppose if I want to write, can anyone give me in the chat some idea? Let me just build one quick scope in front of you live before I go to the, because I want to give you the, the possibility of this. Just can any of you give me your idea, like help build an AI system for. So there are three things when you are building, you require a user whom you are building it for, problem and data. So build an AI system for, so this is something that I want you to give me. So we will try to build this particular scope as well as we speak. So let me go to ChatGPT and just put in the chat anyone quickly, any volunteers who want to give me. So help me write a tight one sentence scope for my AI project using this template. My building an AI system for, so let me see, for customer support. Samina is saying customer support. Okay. So, so to solve, so but customer support is not a specific, you have to be very specific for an idea. So for customer support, you will be doing something like this: build an AI system for customers to solve the problem of, I will say, of what can customer support solve? Take an example. Can you give me an example, Samina, which company that you're trying to build this chatbot for? Which company that you're trying to build this particular thing for? To resolve escalation. Okay, to resolve escalation. But which company? Is it is it a telecom company? Is it a restaurant? To solve problem, to solve escalation is not a problem. Escalation is something that happens you have to think about little bit details. So storage related. Okay. So build an AI system for customer to solve storage related problems, storage related problems for any company in your mind. Or what we can do is, if it, or we can think about phone, mobile, we will think about mobiles. So it is more specific and everyone can relate to it. To solve mobile plans related problem for a telecom company, okay, using th- using their internal usage data and company plan data and FAQ. So this is something that we are mentioning. So this is how you need to think. When you think, you need to think about the customer, what data that you are using to solve their problem. And I'm doing this live. I did not prepare for this. I just wanted to show you one example of using the power of these particular platforms. And output, if you have any specific constraints, so you can put it here. My rough idea is, and then you can just do this. Let us see what it is going to give. Semantic. Okay, you did semantic. Okay, next you can try this at yourself. So when we do this, it is going to go and it is going to make that plan. And these type of prompts are going to really help you to build your plan that is there. So use the help of AI to think and go through these plans. And so it is taking some time. I don't know why is it taking some time. ChatGPT has become slow. It's thinking. It's thinking and coming up with a good idea. Until then, if you have any other ideas, you can start putting it on the chat as well. And if I have time, I can take that as well. So now coming, let me just, till it is loading, let me go to the, uh, 1 second. Awesome. So let me go to the fifth one. So this is every checkpoint we are giving you guys prompts to think through and get outputs and play around with it. Then after, no, this is not the one. This one. After MWS, then we know what is our input, what is our output. We do a very good prompt and we try to build a very good prototype, first working prototype. This is something like an MVP, minimum viable product. This is what day 7 you will be trying to build. Once you do this, you test it out with one user input, one user output data that you have given. After that, you start improving it. Maybe in day 7, it can be a Python code if you are already a coder. It can be a no code, low code platform if you are not a coder. That is fine. But in day 9, you will keep on adding more details to it. You will add context, you will add logging and all those details, and then you will build your, then you will do your evaluations. Like you have 10 questions that you ask, 10 answers that you get, you keep it better. So a lot of you, what we have seen when you build an application, many of you have not worked on security problems and evaluation problems, because we gave you the benefit that you guys are beginners. So we accordingly we gave you the points. But when you are really working in a real project or as an intern, you day 9 and day 11 is the breaking point for you to move from a toy project to a project, working related project, that a company can hire you for. So what this is what we go into details. We teach you how to create the data, evaluation data, how to check, how to improve. One question that we forgot to even ask in day 7 and day 9 is, what LLM have you used? Many of you, in the document, they did not explain why you used LLM X versus LLM Y. Right? You just used what was easily available without doing much of research and documentation and justifying it. That is the most important thing. Understanding which LLM to use is the most important thing. Now, what I'm going to do is, I want more people to speak. Tehan, I had requested Tehan to come. So, first of all, Tehan, can you unmute your mic?
Sure, sir.
So cool. So Tehan, before I give it to Tehan, I just wanted to tell all of you a little bit perspective. So Tehan, others, please raise your hands as well who were part of this as well. So what we had done in Saturday is no, sorry, yesterday. Yesterday we announced our this application challenge that we just concluded. These were the 5 judges that were there, and every one of them are different, right? Some are from the government, some are from talent, some are from Harvard, some are from ministry as well. So all of them are different backgrounds, and they looked at the submissions that you gave, especially the 8th day submission, and they went through everything, and we announced the winners as well. So for the area path, first before I go to the just Tian 2 minutes, I wanted to know anyone of here is there. So Idea Path is Lina Fatima here in the chat. Just raise your hand or put hi in the chat. So congratulations, Lina Fatima. She came third. Then we have Fatima Safwa. Just put hi in the chat if you are still there as well, because this is I wanted you also to come and share. And Namra, she came yesterday in our physical meetup and she shared her experience. So any of these Fatimas are there in the chat, please let us know. So the third in the overall challenge, the third winner was Tanishka. Tanishka, just put hi in the chat if you are still there. Congratulations. She built something called the Dharma scan. And here we have Tehan. Tehan, he built cognitive load AI. I also requested him to come today and share his experience with the community. And I will request everyone who have won at least the top positions, please come and share, because your experience will help others as well to prepare. So first of all, Tehan, congratulations to do this challenge. Was this your first challenge, Tehan?
Yes, sir. This is my first challenge.
Awesome, awesome. And how was your experience of this challenge?
My experience has been like great. I really like learned a lot during this challenge. Uh, I One of the main things I learned is how to like integrate an API slash LLM, and it was
Yeah.
really great overall.
Yeah. So before Tehan, if you can share your screen. I've given you access. So what people were asking earlier, right? No code, low code, and coding path. How are you? It is unfair to compare both of them. But just to give you a heads up, all the three top winners are the people who have selected the coding path. So and that is the thing, right? Judges can see the effort that has come to that application. So over to you, Vidhan. You can just give a demo and you can quickly introduce yourself as well. I think you are in grade 9, year 9, right? Year 9,
Yes,
grade 8.
yes, sir. Year nine.
And
So,
which school as well? Can you just tell your school as well?
GEM Scrimmage International Private School, Saja.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Yeah, carry on.
So my name is Tehan, and I built this app called Cognitive Load AI. So basically, what it does, you can put in a text for to simplify, and to simplify it and tell you how to study. So let's just get into this and like just see how it looks like. So first, this is the home page. You can see like all the different features and animations. And then we click get started, and it takes you to this analyze text page. So first we have this analyze text page, and then when you click on a sample and then analyze my text, it'll just load like that, and then it gives you like a difficulty out of 100, and it's actually color coded so you can see if it's easy, medium, or hard. And right now it's brown, so that means it's medium. So it gives you a study plan as well, as you can see here, and you can see what makes it hard, and then it gives you some study tips. And yeah, this is the API integration as well. And then if you go to simplify text, you can see the AI text simplifier. So this is a similar thing, but what it does is it simplifies your text. So let's just put a sample text there. Okay, now you can see the original here. It's really boring and really hard to read. And then the simplified version, it's right here, and it's really easy to read and really like really good. And this is like it shows the AI changes that are made, and it also allows you to download the simplified text. Here we have the reviews page, and we also have like all this. And then we have the about page, the mission, how it works, the technology stack. I use Python mainly, and yeah, these links take you to the GitHub that I made this with. It's right there, and yeah.
So, first of all, Tehan, were you doing coding before? Uh,
I was doing a bit of coding before, but I haven't built like a big app like this.
Awesome. And what is your future for this? Like, what are you going to do next to make this more uh, professional?
Next, I would add a few more features, or just make the Grok API key like a bit better, or I would just like integrate a different API key so it could be like more consistent and accurate.
Awesome, awesome. But you're getting a lot of feedbacks on LinkedIn, and this is amazing. So thank you, Tehan, and congratulations again. And looking forward. So you're based in which Emirates? Are you based in Dubai, Sharjah?
I live in Ajman, but I go to school in Sharjah.
Awesome, awesome. So looking forward to meet you and congratulations. And I request you to keep joining these challenges, keep learning whatever you have done. Keep because if you don't practice, you forget these skills. And challenges are something I hope you were learning, but this challenge really helped you in putting things together, right? And
Yes.
enjoying it, and you have something that you can talk about it.
Yeah.
It's like your product, your IP, and taking it forward. Awesome. Cool. You can stop sharing and we can go to the next person. So, congratulations, Tehan. You're getting a lot of feedbacks on LinkedIn. I want people to also congratulate and celebrate this. Thank you, Samina, because it takes a lot of effort to come and give a demo in front of hundreds of people. So, thanks a lot, Tehan, for agreeing to this and coming to the call. The next person was Shriyant. Okay, cool. Let me pin you.
Hello,
Awesome. Hey Srinath, how are
am I
you?
audible? Yeah, can you just do this for the Srinath PC because I have connected through it. This is my phone.
Which one? Which is the other name?
Srinath Srinath Raut PC.
PC. One second. PC. It's not. One second. Ah, yeah, I can go. I get it. So you want me to unmute that? Done. Unmuted.
Yeah, thank you so much.
There is an echo. You can. Yeah. Off the mic of the mobile. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Srinath. I am student from Herotwat University, and my background is not from like computer or coding platforms. So I was completely new to here. So this I've built a engine or a software which helps developer to get correct information, right information, and take appropriate decision according to it. So now the develop now there is a in Dubai there is this website which shows each and every information of a particular plot, how much area is there, how is the CAD drawing over there. So our software gets this website, government website, gives a plot detail about its size, shape, etc. So from our app we just if you want to create a project, we just put the project name. It's like anything we are creating, we give its location Dubai, and if we have this PDF file from the government website, it can directly get the inputs of the plot from this PDF itself, including all the parameters like commercial, residential area, how much the government is allowing, flows, side margins, etc. So we create a project and we upload a file over here. Yeah, this has successfully extracted the information from that PDF, which shows the area, the location, and also the plot boundaries over here. So we just this is just a validation gate that the all the extracted information is correct or not, and I have just make sure we enter this the potential construction area, which is mentioned below here. And this the property is a freehold. It's not having any litigations. It's completely build proof. So here we have completed the legal part. So the legal part is completely done over here. Now we go towards the calculation the profit. So from here there are three factors over here. First we get to get the know what is the actual land value which the developer should bid to get the land, considering the areas, sales, construction cost, target profit, soft cost like development charges, administration, also getting the finance rate. This is how the calculation is done. And we can also tweak the sales price over here. If the sale price goes down, the ROI hits over here. If the sales price goes up, the ROI is becoming green. Same for forward ROI calculation. Now we have considered over here the land rate which we have gotten from RVL analysis. So we get a profit which is in minus. So we have to increase the sales price to get in profitability. Here as we show the ROI over here, and the next thing, this all the data which he has taken, means the software has taken, is basically from the market analysis. There is a backend stack there is a backend data stored where there is a sales price divided to through the area, different areas, and it generates this report. The best part of this is in the next step it also design the plan from it, and we are working on the 3D drawings of it, how much flows it will have, and we can customize over here, and it would create a good presentation for the investors to give the complete overview of the project. Thank you.
So, one thing, first of all, I forgot to tell every one of you before you join in. So, Srinath, he was the selected as number one by the judges for the challenge. But that is there. So, congratulations, Srinath. I wanted to ask you this, this particular project. I think that this is a already it's something that was already there, or you completely built it from scratch in these challenge days? And what was the tech stack you used for this? Yeah, I unmuted you. I unmuted you. I
Yeah.
think.
Uh, Actually, I haven't worked. I had my mind of this project in my mind, but I had never got the opportunity to work on this.
Hmm.
So when on the 1st February, when the challenge was announced, I have started within the 8 days. So I worked only on 8 days on this project with support of and good platform over here, where I have learned many things from here and looking for new connections to develop this more further.
So what is the tech stack you use? What is the tech stack you used for this?
Yeah, I've developed this in React. First I was doing in HTML, but I can't figure out the JS scripts over there. So then I used the React, like,
Okay, and for backend?
yeah, I've yeah, synchronized it with super. I forgot its name.
Okay, and this
Superbase.
okay. And this particular thing, like if the website that you have shared is a part of a already existing company, right? Allison Yogi.
Yeah,
Or
I own this company. I have started this company. I'm an international student over here. I'm from India.
okay, okay. So this is your company, and this is Allison Yogi, and this is now integrated inside your company as well.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. But this app was developed right through this challenge only. So I was completely focused on this challenge for developing this app.
and in the future, you are going to integrate this particular thing in your company as well.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
idea and
Dubai.
making it more better, more streamlined. So congratulations. This was like something very, very nice. So
Yeah.
the feedback from the judges were that you are trying to solve a problem. You are trying to solve a problem, especially Dubai, UAE. There is a lot of real estate opportunities that are there. So first of all, congratulations. A
Thank
very
you, sir.
good idea that you have done. And I just one request from you is I will reach out to you, Raut, is the GitHub.
Yeah.
The GitHub that is there that you have. I just want to, because the one that you have shared is there is no, it's not, nothing is there in the
Okay, I
link.
will share you the GitHub repository.
Yeah, yeah, the GitHub repo. Just share it with the GitHub repository because some of the judges were asking for it as well.
Yeah.
Because the one that you have shared, it is showing. I think you just created one. It is showing does not have any public repository yet. So if you
Okay.
just share it and then we'll take it forward. Okay. So thanks
Okay.
a
Yes.
lot. Thanks a
Yes.
lot,
Thank you, sir.
Srinath. And let me say, Hamdan. Where is Mr. Hamdan?
Hello, sir.
Yes. How are you, Hamdan? Yesterday you did not come. We were searching for you.
Sir, I was a little busy. I had a birthday party.
Awesome. You can share your screen.
Okay, sir. So this is my project. It's called Solar Vision. Uh, this is the analytics about it, how it works, how the data is visualized, reviews. We can start over there. So we'll have different options to select. Like we select the roof of a building, so we can choose by selecting each of the point. We have the square option, or we have the smart building detect. Using this, it takes the footprints from the OpenStreetMap, and you're able to click it. You click calculate. You can see the coverage details. You can see the weather details,
Then if you go over here, we'll see the energy, monthly average, peaks and our solar resources, system details. It even gives you if it's a bad or good solar investment. And we have the production forecast. In the finance, we'll have this all the investment details, the savings, the environmental impact, and how much you'll save over 25 years. So we'll get a profit of 5 million in the 24th year. And we have the AI chat here, so you can ask about questions about this. So you can ask maximum ROI, and it'll tell you how to maximize it. You could ask panel guide, UA rules. And we also have another feature, which is um, multi-building detect. So if I go to a community, we can use the smart building detect. We can choose multi-select, and we can choose multiple buildings. Then you can apply it, and you'll get the solar potential for these 3 buildings. You can even add the obstacles. So let's say there's something like AC or some sort of conductor upside. You can add the obstacle there and it'll remove. So now we can just calculate it. Now we can see payback period and the same details again. Thank you.
Can you talk? See, just can you open your GitHub?
My GitHub, yeah, sure.
See
Yeah.
it. See this. If a person does a project by themselves, you can see the whole GitHub in details. And this is your third challenge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what we want, right? So Srinath, if I want something like this from you, if you have created it by yourself, so all these steps is important for us to look at it. So go on the top. Uh, so this is like a proper profile that is there. So all the sources, all the source code, uh, Python file, backend. So this is something that if you have done IRIA or no code, low code path, then it is fine. But if you have used Supabase, React, you will have all these things available and to show. And this is something. What is your future plan for this, Hamdan? And
Eh, Maybe it's right now it only does UAE. So maybe I could make it go for worldwide. So you can
awesome.
see right now it only does UA.
And you started building this before this challenge or at February
During
1st
challenge.
itself?
During the challenge.
Awesome, awesome. And any agents you have used for this?
Uh, Agents?
LLMs.
Oh yeah, I use the Grok API key.
Awesome. Awesome. So, but before Hamdan, you go, we are, and by the end of the session, we are going to announce the top 15 as well. So, Hamdan is one of the top 15. I liked his solution a lot. He's trying to solve a very big problem of solar, how to, optimize it and something. So, awesome. I will announce the exact position in some time as well. So, awesome, Hamdan.
Yeah.
Rishi, you're raising your hand. Rishi, can you just put in the chat what was your project? Did you do the final submission? Let me just see your list. Load check. Okay, cool. So we 2 minutes. Let me just. This is the last one. Anyone else? Maybe in the later calls we can do it.
Yeah.
Rishi, over to you.
Okay, so wait, I'll just share screen. Yeah, so my project is Load Check. It's basically a stress management AI. It gives you tips on how to like manage your stress. So like say you have 7 hours of sleep and you take math. Math is hard usually. So like say you do 2 hours a week, you study math 2 hours a week. It's gonna analyze your workload. It's gonna give you a sleep score, a burnout score. It's low risk because it's only 2 hours a week and you're getting great sleep. And it gives you recommendations, stress breakdown, and AI assistant you can ask like how can I improve? And it gives you key factors and quick tips. There's also a PDF summary. So like say somebody has low sleep, somebody like does 20 hours of math weekly. English, it's easy, 2 hours, and they have projects.
They have to submit by 19th. That's all 4. And math exam is upcoming Wednesday. It's final. It's gonna say you have high risk, needs improvement. You take action, here a risk of breakdown. It's gonna give a recommendation. You can ask it how can I improve and key factors and quick tips. There's also a PDF thing you can download. Yep, that's my project.
Awesome. What is your future plan for this? I think you're on mute. Rishi, can you hear me? You're on mute. You
Yeah,
can
I
stop.
muted by mistake. Yeah. My future plan is to add more features like add more like projects and like add more subjects and also like add how can you study efficiently and stuff like that.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. Anyone else wants to before we announce the top 15? Awesome. Awesome. Cool. So congratulations each and everyone for me, each and everyone who completed everything, who learned. So Rishi, just to ask, is this your first challenge? I have unmuted you.
No, it's my second challenge.
So you did the last one, in the GITEX time or after that?
I don't remember clearly, but I got fourth in it. That's all I remember.
Awesome. Congratulations again, Rishi. And
Thank
continue. You're
you.
from GEMS as well?
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome. Continue the journey, continue learning something. This is awesome. I think Samina also wants to give quickly. So let me just take from Samina the demo and then I will announce the top 15. Samina, over to you. I have unmuted you. There are so many people on the pin.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Over to you, Samina.
Okay. Just a second. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So I built a AI skin doctor. It's basically kind of a dermatologist. So in this you give your skin related problem and it will help. It will analyze it and will help you know what the problem is. So let me start. So this is I'll give you, we can record an audio and say to the skin doctor, hello, can you please analyze the image and let me know what the problem is with my skin? So this is what it records. I'll stop it. I'll put an image, any skin. So I suppose I put acne. Okay. And so it's analyzing. Yeah. So it's analyzed and it said that okay, let me. Can you hear the doctor's response, the audio?
No. I
Okay.
think you have. That's fine. Let's just explain it to us.
So I take the audio input. The user can say whatever the problem is, and the image is analyzed by the AI, and you get a response from AI that this is the problem that it's seeing, and then it's converted the text back into audio, and that's what is returned back to the user. So user doesn't need to type anything. He gets the information what's needed, and it basically says that you have to consult a proper dermatologist because it's not a doctor, right? So it's just a helper, so it can act as an assistant as well if a doctor is not there to analyze your problem. Yeah.
The tech stack that you used here is, I can see right now it is Streamlit in local, but generally, what tech stack have you used for this?
I use Python as a backend and Streamlit for the UI.
Awesome. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot, Samina, for this was your first challenge.
Yeah, this was my first challenge. Yeah.
Keep continuing working on this and make it a little bit more better. What's your future plan for this? How are you going to make it more better? Anything you have in mind? The roadmap
Yeah, so
for
this was actually basically it was just I'm talking to an LLM and it's giving me a response related to the skin problem. So I was thinking like if it should be kind of a RAG wherein it actually looks for medical documents to get the exact information, so it's not hallucinating. So that was my next plan to go with it. Uh, yeah,
Yeah, so that's important because these type
yeah,
of things. And by the way, just to tell all the audience, we had lot of there were two important segments. I can say three highlights of all the 60 submissions. There were a lot of submissions on education. Then we had on skin health, and the third one was real estate. That Srinath has, and couple of them had been in the real estate, solar. So these were the three main segments. Highlights I can tell, top three segments that people build their application. So it was nice to see and continue your journey, Samina, and make it more and more better. And do participate in the AI Curious Challenge as well, because there we tell people whatever application you build, you need to have some RAG in it, because RAG will give it a more focused approach to what problem you're solving with more proprietary information and some expert level information that can help you solve your issues. Cool. So thanks a
yeah,
lot.
great. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I learned a lot because you have proper roadmap, how to go about it, how to do evaluations, guardrails, and then you have to put logging support. So it's like end to end. In that you learn a lot, like because you skip all those. If you're building a project, you just skip those and keep on continuing with building more. But this gives you an end to end picture.
Yeah,
So
and the other challenge that I was just showing all of you before, 14 days challenge, that is on steroids, right? That is my all the what we do in our academy, my 6 months academy. We are trying to put that in a very you capsule format. We call it the AI accelerator. For people who don't have 6 months time to spend and learn the whole AI residency, they will learn in this capsule way. Very fun way of learning. In these 14 days, you will what you have just done is a small that is the 10%, but this is 10 times more powerful and information is there. And that's the reason why we designed it for people who are building it. And also we are trying to create an ecosystem as well, because not only we are doing this challenge, we're not only talking to the students, but we're also talking to the founders and to the business owners who are looking for startups. That's the reason why I invited you guys to the community meetup, because we did not only have the challenge participants, we also had founders and everyone who are looking out for opportunities that are there. And so please come to our community meetup. This is not just for learning, but this is also for getting you projects that really founders are looking you to hire, to do internships, to get some freelancing work, and to also upskill yourself and earn some money as well, right? So cool. So first of all, congratulations to every one of you. Thank you all again for all the demos. Any other feedbacks you have? I'm All of the people on LinkedIn are saying amazing presentations, as amazing demos, and no one can believe it that you have done in 8 days. Even the judges were like, how could this like from back end to end, how could they complete this in 8 days? So kudos to all of you for putting this efforts. Continue your journey. And before I wind up, I promised all of you to share you the top 15. So this is the top 15 that is there. I did not want to share it here in the session. So already the first three that we have announced. Adam, who came, who was in the fourth. Namra was fifth. Soumya, Annie, Hamdan. Hamdan is here. He was eighth position. Uh, so Hamdan is here. Whoever is here, just put one in the chat. I know Hamdan is here. Sumaya Fatima, you gave the demo as well. No, Sumaya is not here. I think Sumaya also made a very similar thing. And Samina Sayed. Awesome. Cool. So congratulations, everyone. Yeah, people who are asking for the prizes and everything, the team will reach out to you by next week regarding all the details. Don't worry about that. But congratulations, everyone. We will announce the names again properly on the LinkedIn as well. So I wanted to just show all of you this particular thing. And congratulations, each and every one of you, and all the hundreds of you who are joining on the social media. Keep coming. This was a special call just to celebrate these challenge winners, because a lot of people could not come in the community meetup that we had in UAE yesterday as well. So thank you, everyone. Keep coming to our events, keep learning, keep working. Have a great Monday, everyone, and